Alright, so if you didn't already know, Sonic Mania is getting a physical release titled Sonic Mania Plus, and this will come with deluxe packaging, which includes a holographic slipcover, reversible Genesis or Mega Drive sleeve, depending on where you order, and a 32-page Sonic Mania art book. And this will be available for $29.99 or £29.99 because Sega don't know what currency conversion is, so yeah. But there's a few other things that come with this thing. So the deluxe package is all part of the physical re-release, but there's additional content that's going to be in the game that if you already have the digital version, you can still purchase this additional content as DLC if you don't want the physical release. And this additional content is 2 new playable characters, Mighty and Ray, with unique abilities, because that wasn't clarified before, but that's recently been clarified, an expanded 4-player competition mode, and an all-new Encore Mode. The Sonic Mania Plus European fact sheet was sent out, and that contains a little bit more info on the Sonic Mania Plus DLC. It just shows everything pretty much that they said before, but in a bit more clarification. But I want to talk more about the Encore Mode. It says here the Encore Mode is a new mode that adds a fresh look to familiar locations while challenging new and veteran players alike. And I wanted to speculate on exactly what I think that means and what I expect to be seeing. Basically, I expect 2 things for this Encore Mode, and this is not confirmed, this is just speculation, so obviously, you know, don't see this as fact, but I expect it to be a hard mode or a super hard mode of some sorts, because it says while challenging new and veteran players alike. So the only way to challenge veteran players is to make harder versions of the stage, because if it's the same stage, it's not really going to be challenging, is it? Now it could just be different level design and not necessarily more challenging, but I see it as going to be a bit more challenging because it's an Encore. It's like we want more, you know. When you think of previous Sonic games, like an Encore, it's like additional content. Like you 100% Sonic Heroes, you get super hard mode. It's like it's extra content. You play SA2, then there's additional missions that are harder. So an Encore mode sounds like something that's going to be harder. So that's the first point. And the second point goes back to the fresh look to familiar locations. Now, some people think that's going to be new old zones or something, like bringing back more zones from the classic or something. And I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's just going to be taking the zones that are already in the game and just changing them up. In the sense that maybe instead of Green Hill during the day, it might be Green Hill at sunset or Green Hill at night. Or instead of Green Hill during the summer, it might be a snowy version of Green Hill or
frozen Green Hill.
Like when you think of Flying Battery Zone, like you see Act 1 and you see how it's similar to the original Flying Battery in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then you look at Act 2 and it's like the weather's all different, the background's purple and whatnot, and then you got the whole inside outside mechanic. I think it's basically just that, you know. So if you take a zone like Stardust Speedway, it might be a case of, oh shit, we got Stardust Speedway during the day or something. Like they're just gonna mix things up even more. I don't think it's gonna be, oh, we're gonna bring back Labyrinth Zone or something. Nah, I don't see that happening. So I see it as harder versions of the stages. So it might be like some similar level design to the original, but then they tweak certain things to make it different, tweak certain things to make it harder, and then maybe it'd be like nighttime here where it was daytime, or daytime here where it was nighttime, or Press Garden Act 2 during the summer or something like that. All sorts of different things that add some variety and make it feel fresh. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to speculate on that because it sounds like something I definitely want to play. I'm most hyped for the Encore Mode, and let me know what you guys think Encore Mode is going to be like. But that's all I have to say right now, so Premy out.